Hello students. So today we will complete the remaining part of the chapter 4 articles. Children, if you remember, in my last video I already explained you more than half of the chapter, right? So what are the things that you have learnt in the last video? You have learnt about the articles, that there are two types of articles, that is indefinite articles and definite articles. What are the indefinite articles? Articles a and an are the indefinite articles, whereas the article the is known as the definite articles. And the rules of using them in the sentence. What are the rules that we have to keep in mind while using the indefinite articles and definite articles in a sentence, right? So today we will learn more about them. Let's see what is left to be completed. So, repetition of the article. Repetition means, children, repeated. To repeat. Repetition of an article changes the meaning of a sentence. For example, I have a red and white shirt. So in this sentence, what you can see? You can see that I have got a particular shirt, and that shirt has got two colors, red and white. So you can see in the sentence a red and white shirt. So how many articles you can see it here in this? Only one. Article is used once only, right? So this one means we are talking about only one thing, right? Now, you see the second sentence, I had a red and a white shirt. So in this sentence you can see the article is used twice. So that means we are talking about the two shirts. I have got two shirts, one is red in color and the other one is white in color. So what you have understood from these two sentences? We have understood that when we repeat an article in a sentence, it changes the meaning of a sentence. समझ में आया बेटा? इसका मतलब ये है कि हमने फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में we have used the article once only. हमने एक ही बार यूज किया है. I have a red and white shirt. So I am talking about only one shirt. But in the second sentence, we have repeated the article a. It is repeated how many times? Two times. So it is repeated. So that means we are talking about that person is talking about the two shirts, that he has got two shirts. One is red in color and the other one is white in color. Right? So I hope this point is very clear in your mind. So repetition means whenever an article is repeated in a sentence, it changes the meaning also. Now we come to the next topic, that is omission of the article. Omission means the things which are omitted, not to use. So where the articles are not used in a sentence, it means that omission means not to use, where the place where the articles are not used. So you can see it here. Number one, before an uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns means, children, you all know it. What are the uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are the nouns that cannot be counted, and countable nouns are the nouns that can be counted. So uncountable noun, you can see this in the given examples. Milk is good for health. Iron is a useful metal. Grass is green. So all this milk, iron and grass, what are these? These are the uncountable noun. So when we are using the uncountable noun in a sentence, we will not place any article before it or before them, right? But some exceptions are there that you can see it here in the blue box. Here it is given, the can be used before uncountable noun when they refer to something specific. So it is an exemption. It means that we can use the article before the uncountable noun and that article is the only. The can be used. And on what condition? If we are talking or we are referring to a specific thing. For example, you can see the milk sold in this shop is organic. So we are talking about the uncountable noun milk, and we have, you can see the article also here. But we are talking about a particular shop where this milk is sold. So when we are talking about some specific thing, right? In that case, we can put the article the. The next one, the next example is that the grass in my lawn is very soft. So here also grass is uncountable noun. So you must be thinking why we have used the article here. We have used the article here because I am talking about the particular or the specific grass that is growing in my lawn. Right? That grows in my lawn. So I hope you have understood. Right? Now we move on to the next point. Before plural countable nouns when they do not refer to any particular people or things. So as in the first point it is given, we are not supposed to use the article before the uncountable noun. That means we can use the articles before the countable nouns, but here again they are asking us not to place the articles before the countable noun. Why? When the countable noun are in the plural form. Right? For example, men should respect women. Men is what? Men is a plural form. Women also the plural form, and both are the countable nouns. So when the countable nouns are in the plural form, we will not place any article before them. समझ में आ गया बेटा? जब countable nouns, if the countable nouns या countable nouns जब plural form में होते हैं, if they are in the singular form, you can place the articles before them. अगर singular हैं तो हम articles लगा सकते हैं. But in case if they are plural, we cannot place any articles before them. Right? Third point, before proper nouns. Proper noun, you all know it. Proper nouns means the name of the special person, country, continent, cities, lakes, hills and mountains. So proper noun is the name of the specific things, right? For example, here you can see Mohan is my brother. So here Mohan is a proper noun. Second one, we live in India. India is the name of a country. Proper noun. Nainital has a better climate than Delhi. Nainital and Delhi both are the names of the cities. So these are what we have seen in all this sentence. We have seen that these are the proper nouns. So when we are using any proper noun in a sentence, we are not supposed to use any articles before them, right? Then the fourth point, before the names of meals. Meals, you know it. The name of the food that we have in a day, right? So like breakfast, what is breakfast? It is the first meal of the day. Lunch, second meal. So whenever we are talking about the meals, जब हम meals की बात करते हैं, then also we are not supposed to put any articles before them, right? Now here, before the names of certain buildings, when we are talking about the names of certain buildings which are used for the primary purpose, buildings which are used for the primary purpose, we are not supposed to use any article. We go to school every day. Here is school, a name of a building used for the primary purpose. She will appear in court tomorrow. What is court? It is also a building, name of a building which is used for a primary purpose. Primary means for everyone, right? But here also in this box some exceptions are given. What are these? Just see. However, if the purpose is different from the primary purpose, अगर वो purpose primary नहीं है, if the purpose is not primary, we can use the article before them, right? You can see it here. I have come to the hospital to meet my friend. So here I have a special purpose to come to the hospital. As you all know, hospital is the name of a building, but here I am going to the hospital for a purpose. I have got a specific purpose. And what is that purpose? To meet my friend. So when the purpose is different from the primary purpose, we can use the article. Otherwise, we are not supposed to use any articles before the buildings which are used for their primary purpose. Now, sixth point. Before the names of relations, when we are talking about any other relation, right? Relation, you know it, beta. Mother, father, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, all are these. These are the relations. So whenever we are talking about any of the relation, we are not supposed to put any article before them. Like mother, uncle, these are the relations. So we are not supposed to use any articles before them. Now, seventh one. Before words that denote a unique post or position. So when we are talking about a unique post means a rank or a position, we are not using any articles before them. For example, he is principal of my school. Principal is a post. They appointed me chairman of the committee. Chairman is also a post. So you have seen no article is used before that, right? Eighth one, before names of languages. When we are talking about the languages, in India, people speak so many different languages, right? So these are Oriya, Marathi, Punjabi, Tamil, so Malayalam, so many languages we are speaking. People are speaking. So whenever any language is used in a sentence, we are not supposed to put any articles before it. Now, ninth one, in this you can see before certain phrase is made up of preposition and a noun. Phrase also you know it, children. Phrase, here if the phrase is made up of preposition and a noun. If there is a preposition in a phrase, a preposition and a noun, so in that case also we are not supposed to use any articles before them. For example, you can see it here, at home. What is at? Preposition, home, noun. At night. What is at? Preposition, night, noun. Right? So on demand. What is on? Again a preposition, demand, noun. So we have seen whenever a phrase is made up of a preposition and a noun, we are not supposed to use any articles. 10th one, before certain phrases consisting of a transitive verb and its object. Transitive verb, children, you remember it, a verb that contains an object in it, right? So the phrase that has a transitive verb and its object also. For example, like to send word. This is the verb, and what is the word? This is the object. What is to send? The word, right? To take breath. What is take? The verb, and what is breath? The object. So if the phrase consisting of a transitive verb and its object, in that case also we are not supposed to use any articles before them. So these are some of the omission where we have to keep in mind while using the articles, right? Where we are not supposed to use articles in the sentence. So children, with this I have completed this chapter. Now children, whatever exercises are given here, we have got two exercises, A and B, and moreover one warm-up exercise is also given in the beginning of the chapter. So I'll send you the PDF of all these three exercises along with this video. So these three exercises you have to do it in the book as well as in the copy. So let me tell you which exercise to be done in the book and which has to be done in the copy. So the warm-up exercise you can do it in the book, right? Then after that exercise A also can be done in the book, because here you have to fill the articles only. So there is no need to do it in this exercise also to be done in the book, right? Now, exercise B, insert articles where necessary. This exercise can be done in the copy. So I hope you have understood. So children, whatever has been taught better, keep learning and do the work in the book and the copy. Right? So goodbye. Take care. Stay blessed.